Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Kathleen Turner.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for pause, stop, cut. You guys, Darby.
Yes.
Your voice? It's beautiful.
Thank you.
But it's a little lower than... Are you feeling okay?
No.
What's wrong?
I lost my voice like 4 days ago. Completely lost. Like I had no sound coming out.
What did you do?
I think everyone writing the comments on our Sloppy Seconds episode about how I need to shut the fuck up. I think karma came and it got me, girl. I don't know. It's been awful. But this is the best I've sounded all week.
Yeah, I did hear you yesterday. It's funny because you sent me a voice note of you singing a song and I just thought it was you. Because you can get down there when you want to.
Thank you.
But I just thought it was you feeling your, bass oats.
No.
You sound like Kathleen Turner.
Thank you so much. And honestly, that's a compliment because I think she's an amazing actor.
She's an icon.
And she's also insane.
Do you remember that show Nip Tuck?
Yeah, I never watched it.
I did.
I don't believe in plastic surgery.
I loved it because of reasons, and everyone was hot.
What's going on with you?
I'm feeling good. No, I have to tell you something.
She's suddenly feeling bad.
I had a really tough beginning of the week, just like a lot of little disappointments. One of them...
I'm Naomi Smalls. Go ahead.
Why?
Because she has that really deep voice.
Yeah. Or Luann.
Let me be Naomi. Jesus Christ.
Okay, you can.
No, I'm Luann.
Yeah. Okay, one of the disappointments was at work we did Secret Santa. And I was so excited. I was so happy with the person whose name I got. I had so much fun. I went around I had so much fun shopping for them. And then it was the day to get your gifts. We were going to get them at the end of the day after we clocked out. So I clock out. I'm all excited. And our manager had said previously, she had said, if someone forgets their gift, I'm just going to give you a gift card and you have to reimburse me. And I was like, oh, no one's going to do that. That's so lame.
Yeah.
I've clocked out. I'm behind the whatever where there's the cart of all the gifts. And the manager is going around. She's going to this bag and that. And I think, oh, is that mine? Is that mine? And then she goes to a little box and then she rifles through it and she pulls out a tiny envelope. And I recognize it as the envelopes we give with our gift cards.
Damn it.
I got a gift card from the place I work. And I don't want to seem ungrateful. Everything is nice.
I would be ungrateful.
It was nice.
Tell who gave it to you. Tell who forgot about you.
I don't know if I should.
Okay. It's somebody that could have left work. Who could have left work that day to go grab something. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Also, the thing that made it worse was at lunch, I was like, I have been dying to get a few things that I really need just to re-up some products. And I was like, should I buy these now? What if my Secret Santa forgot and I have a gift card? I was like, no, they won't do that. I'll just get this. And I was like, can I return that stuff and you just use this? And they were like, no, sorry. I could have used it had I been a little more patient, but also I was excited to get something fun. Then I got home. I talked to my roommate who used to work there. Mm-hmm. She had that person last year and she got all these fabulous, thoughtful gifts.
What a bitch.
I was like,
okay,
this isn't okay.
She's not an ally anymore.
Well, honestly, she was a person that doesn't work there a lot.
She's a person of interest.
She just kind of breezes in whenever she wants, and she hadn't been there, so I think she just forgot. And then the next day, she was there, and she didn't say anything to me. She wasn't like, did you get your gift? Or like, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. She just didn't say anything.
We have to get you out of that job.
And this was a good excuse, because it was like, they didn't do anything for my birthday, which is fine. No place has to, but they did do stuff for other people. That's not nice.
You need to walk in with the trans flag and just wave it. Hey, how's everybody doing? Are you an ally today?
No, it's okay. I don't want to pull that card.
Pull it.
No.
You've worked really hard for that card. I pull it. I say, my best friend is trans. I want extra ranch.
No, it's fine. And I obviously got over it. But then I bought this dress on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want it to sell out. I got it for Black Friday.
That's called gatekeeping.
I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping this until I get my hands on this dress. And then I will tell you what it is.
I hope you get scammed.
I bought it on TikTok Shop on Black Friday. It said delayed.
Right.
But it's coming because there was only a few left in stock. They have to earmark it for me because I bought it. And then the day after Secret Santa, boom, canceled order. It's all whatever. It's
all
nothing
adds up.
nothing is that bad. This is just complaining.
Have you cried?
I didn't cry about any of that, no.
I think you should.
No.
Think about it.
I've
Close your eyes
enough tears.
and think.
No, I've
I'll help you
tears.
picture it.
No.
No one cares about you.
I did see a TikTok of a wedding where a woman's son had died.
I saw that.
Heart. Yeah.
I saw that.
I watched it on the way here and I was
I'm
like...
sorry, tell them though.
The groom was like, hold on. As you know, our son Tristan couldn't be here.
Because he died.
He was an organ donor. That was his choice. And we have someone very special here. The person who got Tristan's heart is here. And the bride, the mom, didn't know. And she just starts crying. And the kid comes up and they hug. And that's got to be such a beautiful, bittersweet moment. And I watched it on the way here. I was like, oh, no. I can't do that. Anyway, I know I'm complaining about like very silly stuff. But it's like in the holidays, I'm a little nervous to go home. I already don't feel super in love with this job. It was disappointing.
And that's so fair. You know, there's a lot of times that you come here and you tell stories about work and you're like, it was so annoying, right? And then I'm having to bite my bottom lip and say like, no, it wasn't. You're just mad. But
I'm a bad person.
This was really easy to say, like, absolutely. I would have been so upset. I completely agree with you.
I was pissed and I kind of made it known. And then I texted my work besties. I was like, I hope I don't seem like an ungrateful bitch. And they were like, no, honestly, we would have felt the same way.
Well, it's not just that. The thing that kills me is that happened to you. And then you're like, well, can I at least return what I just bought and use the gift card? And they're like, no. What? Yeah, of course she can. That's wild to me.
Yeah.
That is wild.
They don't do cash back.
Anyway, well, you know what I'm excited about?
What?
Canada's Drag Race. They do lip sync, and everyone lips.
They did do a lip sync. Should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Do you have any notes about
I
the pre-stuff?
do. Oh, I don't have anything until the getting ready.
Loving your body. Yeah, that's what I wanted to start with. But they're getting ready. They're talking about their bodies.
I gotta say, your transitions are
Okay.
stellar.
Let me try it again.
Okay.
So the episode starts, some words are said, and then they start talking about their bodies. Darby, what's your relationship with your body?
Okay, I loved that. My relationship with my body is fucked. As they're getting ready, they're just talking about we as queer people, we have trauma. All human beings have some form of something with their body. And the people who feel good about their bodies... What?
It reminded me of me and you. You're Venus in that situation. I'm Denim. Because even when I was a thin little twink, I used to think something was wrong with my body because it was big. Now I know that wasn't the case. It was because it was just the wrong body.
The wrong one, yeah.
But before I watched this today, I had a moment in the mirror. I was like, yeah, this is nice. I mean, it's not where I want it to be, but I was like, this is what it should be. Like, things are looking...
I have been staring at your boobs.
Not just my boobs,
No,
though,
I know, but I love them.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There are 2 pairs of socks in here. So
that's okay. I'll give you a third pair. Make them bigger. Yeah, I think we all deal with body stuff, and I gotta say, I love hearing it. You forget that everyone else goes through the same shit.
You know, you're walking down the street, you're thinking, I'm the worst, nobody likes me.
Right.
Everyone else around you's thinking that too.
Right. Growing up, I was like always a skinny kid, and growing up in like a conservative southern town, that was bad. So I got made fun of for my body a lot, and I really hated my body.
You were very thin.
But gorgeous. Like I had a little bit of muscle on top of a bone. Nice. And then as I started to kind of come into my body kind of later in life, like really feel confident, then my body started to change. It's all relative. We all have our own, you know, because people will... One thing I don't like, this is, oh God, I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I feel like thin people are not allowed to express their discomfort with their own body because, well, you're still thin. I would kill to be that skinny, you know?
Well, that's why I was interested in the way that Venus was talking about it. It was like a real, like, oh, she's just a real human having that, you know, had these ideas about how she should be and how she was. And it was very relatable.
Her saying that she felt like she had to maintain kind of the skinny, I've absolutely gone through that myself. For someone who has been a skinny boy your whole life and made fun of for it, and then you start drag and people are like, oh my God, she's so skinny, I love it, and you're praised for it, you're like, well, I gotta keep it up. And then when I got to like my mid-30s and my metabolism slowed down and I gained a little weight and my rib cage expanded, you know, I had a really hard time with it. I was very self-conscious. And now I guess I'm too tired to care. I still have small moments, but now I feel really confident.
That's good.
Why not?
Should. Because you're beautiful. And you're
No matter
correct.
what I say.
It's a lip sync slay off,
Yeah.
which is not, because usually it goes the other way. It's like you have to lip sync until you win and then you're safe.
Yeah.
This one,
we
if
call
you
that
lose,
the silky nutmeg ganache way.
Yeah, this one, if you lose, you're automatically in the bottom. So let's get into it. There's 3 rounds, 8 queens.
Oh, before we do that, I'm so sorry. Can we talk about the guest judge, Winnie Harlow?
Winnie Harlow is the guest judge.
I love her.
I love her too. Do you remember when she was on, what was it, America's Next Top Model? Or was it the other one?
Oh, I don't know.
She was originally on one of those.
I love one of those.
I mean, she's huge. She is really the model of this generation.
I thought you were going to bring up, she was on American Drag Race and was not well received. People, I guess, thought that she wasn't engaged enough or didn't understand. I don't know. But whatever the issues were with her appearance on the American Drag Race, she fixed them in Canada. I adored her commentary. I loved every time
her like excitement.
Yes. She doesn't know these girls. This is her first time seeing them. And seeing her get so excited about Melinda without knowing who Melinda is, that's hilarious.
It was great. And I like how she got to like pull the names out of the thing. It was so good.
This one also, which I thought was so kind of fun, is instead of just kind of pulling 2 people and then pulling a song, they put 4 songs up at the front.
Yeah.
And then they pull a name and then they get to pick wherever they want to go.
Which is so exciting because then at the end of the last 4 people, it's like, oh, they might not get the song they want. They might get stuck with someone who's really good at lip syncing.
So they not only can they pick the song, but if they can also, there's a song that's completely open, but I really want to go against her, so I'm going to go against her.
Yeah.
I loved that.
That was so good.
That was drama.
First up is Melinda Verga and Kitten Caboodle with Shania Twain, Canadian Queen, That Don't Impress Me Much.
Listen, if you're ever in a car and you don't know what to put on Shania Twain.
Yeah.
I did like that Kitten was like, I don't want to go up against Melinda because I think she said she was a good lip syncer. I just think that she moves a lot, and I think that's scary.
Listen.
But she loves Shania.
There's an overall theme with Melinda of she's gonna give you energy. It might be a little displaced. It might not come through in a way that makes sense.
Come through, mama.
But it is energy.
Yeah.
And it is so good. That's what got her this win. It was insane, the places that she was splitting and dipping.
Wild.
And all of it. But she won, which means Kitten is automatically in the bottom.
And I don't think Kitten did bad. I felt for Kitten.
No, I don't think Kitten did bad either.
As someone who's not really a lip syncer, I felt for her, but I thought she did fine.
Yeah.
But what killed me was Melinda's final pose. So she already kind of ends the song like a starfish, which was so funny to me, but she never quite stuck the landing. For a reason only known to Melinda, she's starfishing and she's just going, put your arms down, bitch, and get your feet on the ground. It made me laugh.
It was so good. Up next is Denim and Aurora with I'm Not Here to Make Friends.
And I'm not.
Aurora has been labeled a lip sync assassin. Mm-hmm. She's incredible.
She's amazing.
She looked fucking beautiful. I need to know how that hair was achieved. Because she was tossing and throwing it, and then at the end it was so beautiful.
Yeah, Nearah's too.
I thought Denim did a great job. She just didn't have it against Aurora.
Don't you think it's so interesting, though, because they are part of an alliance?
That Aurora chose.
And Aurora chose to go up against Denim, and Denim was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting. But she really wanted to do that song, and fair. Although Aurora is such a great performer, I think she could have done any song. I was really proud of Denim, though. I was really, really proud of Denim because they held their own. And Aurora is just... She is magnetic.
There are so many of these girls. I don't think this would have worked in previous seasons.
I agree. I completely agree.
This cast is so good, and you know what? I'm eating crow because I don't know that I was that excited when this first
you were a Canadian cunt.
I was a bitch.
Yeah.
And I apologize, and I'll eat Canadian crow.
Or Canadian bacon. So Aurora wins, Denim's in the bottom. What did make me laugh, though, is that Aurora is turning trick after trick after trick. And instead of Denim doing her own thing, you can see her look over and she's like, okay, I'll do it too. Like when Aurora starts to split, Denim goes and starts to split. But it didn't feel desperate. It felt like this is a funny bit. It made me laugh.
That is funny.
And the fact that Denim was able to pull all of those tricks. Anyway, sorry.
I can't do any trick. I could juggle.
I can lie really well.
And I can lie down. And we can do handshakes.
New skill. New skill unlocked.
New skill. Nearah versus IMHOtheSHOW. Thoughts, Darby?
Nearah is a goddamn force.
Nearah is not near. She's there.
I loved how she just threw her body around like a rag doll.
Okay, but here's the thing. Yeah. She also knows the words, and it makes sense when she says them.
Completely agree.
She knows how to, it was like Brooklyn said with the quiet moments. She knows exactly what she's saying. That is the mark of a really great lip syncer. Something I cannot do. And honestly,
I think
won't
you
do.
can.
No, I can't. Not the way she does.
Oh, no. You definitely can't do what she does. But you could do what Kitten does.
It's what like every once in a while, it's one of those things. Aurora is this too. The skill of lip syncing is so good.
Ma'am, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. It's art.
It's art.
I'm going to say it. It's art. And Amy did not do bad.
No, Amy didn't do bad.
Unfortunately, Nearah's lip syncing, she's so connected to the song that it kind of made, even though Amy was doing a good job, it kind of made her look like she was just kind of wandering around. Because she wasn't connected the way Nearah was. Nearah she impresses the fuck out of me.
Hell yeah.
And then the final of the first round is Venus versus Kiki.
Ooh, with the song Uninvited.
Now, I did like how Venus was like, I'm picking this song because I don't want to get sweaty in the first round. Because it was a ballad, which is great. I was so uncomfortable the entire time.
You were?
Because they were just, what did I write? I wrote weird skulking around ballad. It was so earnest.
Yeah.
And poor fucking Kiki, she's dressed like a little pop star.
Showgirl, yeah.
Showgirl. And so she's like, I'm in the wrong outfit. So she's walking around looking like bubblegum going.
Yeah. I liked it. It made me think of like she's singing to a vampire. Like you're uninvited. You can't come in here anymore.
Was it hard for you to watch that? Like, do you feel that they were making fun of how many times you've been uninvited places?
Can I say back here?
Yeah. Is the answer yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Venus wins, obviously, and that is the end of round 1.
So round 2 is Melinda versus Aurora with Boys Wanna Be Her. So they don't get to choose this song.
Boys do want to be her. That's literally drag. It made me think of Samantha Bee. Did you ever watch Samantha Bee's show?
No.
Oh, that was her theme song. I gotta say, what was that vest, Melinda?
It was rock and roll. It was leather.
But why was it shaped that way?
Because sometimes in rock and roll, you may want it to look a certain way, but they're not going to give it to you because they're going to give it to you on their terms. And that's what Melinda Verga has been doing this whole time.
She gave us a really bendy box. Is that the shape? My favorite part, and I think everyone's favorite part, at the very end of the song.
The song's kind of done already.
Melinda knows that she has been defeated, and so she has one final move. There's the final beat of the song, which is when Melinda starts the move. She did not finish on the final beat. She started on the final beat, which was so funny. She launches into what I think she's trying to do is a shablam, and what really ended up doing was an emergency room visit. She looked broken. And then she held it in silence.
Yeah. This is an iconic moment.
Yes.
It is one that we have only seen once before, a young maid by the name of Cheryl Hole. And I think that the two of them...
She has a TBI. There's no way. Cheryl Hole has a traumatic brain injury, and I don't say that lightly. I say that as a friend.
I think the two of them on tour would be an incredible...
Well,
it would be the new...
You gotta go to the first show, because by the second show, they won't know where they are. I was deeply obsessed with it, and I'm loving Twitter's response to Melinda. It's cracking me the fuck up. Maddie Rants, another YouTube reviewer, go check him out. Maddie Rants tweeted the gif of her throwing herself to the ground, and it said, Melinda's just showing off how free healthcare works. Or something like that. Like, she has free healthcare. Which is true.
So
they
good.
do have that.
They do. You know what else they have is Nearah and Venus in a song called Pull Up. And
they
thoughts.
Did. Will you scroll so I can read my thoughts? Oh, thank you. My thoughts were, Nearah was so enchanting because her movement was so feminine next to Venus's kind of
more like
angled, like, but Nearah, she's just, am I straight? Why am I so... And yeah, I would.
It's watching her face, watching her movements. It's an
experience.
It's really something.
I couldn't take my eyes
I want to
off
see
of
a
her.
Nearah show.
I think
I want to see Nearah on tour.
I know that Venus has an incredible body, and she looks amazing in tiny little outfits. But There are times that I wish she'd wear a little more clothes and maybe have curves.
Some
Like maybe
padding.
give her a little more feminine shape.
Well, I know that this is a joke that's already been made, but have you seen her on Twitter just posting full bulge?
Yeah, you said that last episode.
Yeah, there's a new.
There's another one?
There's another one.
What does it look
It's
like?
her laying in bed watching, I think, something.
If you had to, okay, their metric system. So how many centimeters do you think it is?
A centimeter is how many football fields?
I think it's 3 Nissan Sentras.
Okay, then definitely 1 centimeter.
Hot. Can you imagine? Every time she gets hard, she passes out. So,
Respectfully, I'm sorry, but she posted it on Twitter, and
she made it public.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, all we're doing is complimenting. Really, hats off to the chef.
Yeah.
That's her mom's pussy. All right, so then we get... Then we get the final lip sync. It is between Nearah and Aurora. I am...
Black Velvet.
desperate. Well, first of all, their little walk-in together was adorable.
Hot.
Black Velvet. Thoughts?
Jesus Christ. So good. This was the perfect song for Nearah because she's got that beautiful face, but it's got a little striking, like she's a little, and then her lips are so round and so big. Ooh!
I loved Nearah's interpretation, but I was more drawn to Aurora. Because Aurora, not only was she embodying the song, but she did like movements with the lyrics, and I go up for that. I love that.
Aurora is so fierce and so amazing, but she has these moments of like comedy, like when she was like looking for when
she played the
that
guitar,
don't impress, or wait,
and there wasn't a guitar in her hand.
I'm not here to make friends or whatever. Yeah,
I personally was a little more drawn to Aurora, but I totally understand Nearah's.
I'm glad Nearah. So Nearah wins. She wins the episode. I'm glad she did because she's been put in the bottom a lot.
I think
she's had
her.
an up. I think they've discounted her.
I mean, it's time to put her on the
and
regular
I've had near enough of that.
Oh, funny. I'm ready for her to be near the top. Now, she gets the Golden Beaver.
Okay, we have the Golden Beaver. But she has 4 people to choose from.
And so the untucked moment, I gotta say, Nearah made me laugh. It couldn't have gone to a better person.
Yeah.
Because Nearah she finally has the power. So there's this big lead up, and she's like, so I'm gonna ask a question. Does anyone want to lip sync and show off and fight for their place here? And everyone's just like, what the fuck? No. So no one says anything.
Yeah.
That made me laugh. She
was like, okay, that wasn't a question that y'all want to answer.
Yeah. It was so misguided, and I completely understand how she got there because I think she was just on cloud 9. Or wait, it's Canada. What number is that?
Oh, it's
Cloud
just like
hockey puck.
Hockey puck, yeah.
Yeah. I think it was very fair that Denim was like, I think I served. I think I did an incredible lip sync.
Yeah, she was like, I don't think I deserve to be here out of all of everyone.
Which I agree. Don't think Denim deserved
listen to me,
be
look at
there.
me. I agree.
So we find out that she does in fact save Denim.
She does. She gets the Denim Beaver.
Can I tell you the one little thing that disappointed me about that interaction?
Yeah.
Was I hate that Kitten didn't fight for herself.
Oh, she didn't really fight that hard. Yeah,
I wanted her to say, Denim is a great lip syncer, and whoever goes up against Denim will be safe. But I am not. If you don't give me the beaver, I will go home. I will try my best, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I wish she had just been honest and upfront, because I did have that thought of like, well, I could see Aurora being like, well, Denim's obviously going to win the lip sync, so I'll let Denim go do their thing. But then
it's such a gamble, though.
It is such a gamble, and I understand her not
because
wanting
you
to
never know. It could
right.
have been a weird song.
You're right.
But that is true. I do wish there was a little
Kitten
more
to
of
say,
a fight
like,
in Kitten.
hey, I am not a great lip syncer, but I am great at this show, and I'm great at drag. I'm not ready to go. Please save me. If you don't, I will go home. I just wish she had said that. But
yeah, that would have been nice.
But you know, she's a lady with class.
She's a lady with class, sass, and huge tits.
Yes, and
if you've seen her.
What?
Thirst trapping on social as well. Her Venus.
She's got great pecs.
Yeah.
Good for her.
We say goodbye to Kit and Caboodle. We also say goodbye to IMHOtheSHOW. I feel like that's really sad, but I do feel like maybe it was her time to go. Just track record wise.
I was really happy they saved Kiki. I gotta be honest. I love Kitten. I really do. But I want to see more runways from Kiki.
I want to see more from Kiki. I
feel like we were getting very similar runways with Kitten. Although good, it was kind of the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had such high hopes for IMHOtheSHOW. She had some really great looks. She just wasn't quite there with some of the challenges.
No, and she didn't seem to get along with a lot of people, which made me laugh because she seems very friendly. It did make me laugh when
she was like, okay, she won. She's like, I feel fake as fuck.
She's like, Nearah, we're best friends.
Yeah.
She had to know she was on her way out. Then we find out something stupid.
And then Brooklyn, who looked great, by the way.
Oh, she did look great.
She did.
Weird. It was weird, but it was cute.
Yeah.
She had like a bunch of bangs. It was just like a wig filled with bangs. It was
like double bangs.
Yeah, a lot of bangs. She says, hey, Golden Beaver's over. Bye.
Hey, look at me. Huh?
That was the best part of the entire season. That made the season.
I mean, I think
I get when you get to a top 4, even a top 5, if you're doing a final 4 and you don't want the final 4 to be determined by chance. But we're at the top 6. You could leave it for another week. And you still have Melinda in that competition.
Made me yawn. Taking out the Golden Beaver made me yawn.
Why wasn't it golden? Why was it brown?
The Golden Beaver. It's called Golden Beaver, right?
Yeah.
But it's brown.
Why didn't they spray paint it gold?
Well, it's Canada. They make really bad choices.
Canada's Drag Race, not the country. The country as a whole is really nice.
We'd love to come there, but Canada's Drag Race, you have some explaining to do.
Although, let's not forget that we did say that we really liked this season. I don't know. I was just bummed.
Yeah.
It seemed like they gave up on it too early. You know what I think it is?
It was like we're so close to like having this be like one of the best seasons, just period.
But you know what it is?
And now they're going to take away the thing that was working.
It's the issue we've always had with Canada in that the producers are on their own kind of journey. And I think they were like, we can't let anything else be up to chance. We need to heavily produce these last few episodes.
I hope that they freaking know. I hope they freaking know that if they get rid of Melinda Verga, like she has to go all the way now.
Oh, for sure.
I do not want to see an episode without Melinda Verga on it.
Have you seen her post on social media recently?
No.
I saw her post something like a selfie, and she's not doing the metallic face anymore.
Oh, good for her.
I hate her makeup on the show. I hate it. And her wig.
It doesn't matter. None of it matters now because she has cemented herself in the culture as an icon.
And I hate her clothes.
As an icon. Speaking of bad rainbow clothes, we know I hate bad rainbow clothes, but I saw an actual real life rainbow today on my street, and it was the most beautiful thing. It just reminded me like, oh yeah, rainbows are great.
Because it has been raining for like 4 straight days here in LA.
2.
4.
2.
Today's day number 4.
Can I see you back here?
No. So it's been raining for 4 days, and you know how God drowned the whole world, like as an oopsie, and then he gave him a rainbow.
Allegedly.
Like, LOL, sorry about that. I think he drowned a couple people here, and he's like, oh fuck, I gotta get out that rainbow again. And the fucking queers are gonna take it back from him again. Let God have his rainbow. He killed people for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the end of that episode. I gotta go before my voice gives out. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back, not next week because that's Christmas, but we will be back the following week. It's the holidays for you liberals. So if you would like to come back in the new year with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell.
Join us on Patreon at patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOw.
We're also on Cameo, but not right now.
And we also have Shameos,
But not right now.
But not right now.
You can order.
But you can order it. Just know it'll
come in the new year.
Before the holidays.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Get your New Year's resolutions in to us, and we'll tell you via Cameo whether they're good or not. And don't forget, all of our merch is on Drag Queen.
We have new merch.
.com.
Can I see you back here merch?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
I want to thank PJ. PJ Portera was the artist that drew it, and he did it so fast and so good. Oh, I'm talking about a drawing, not sex. Thank you so much, PJ, for that. All right, we'll see you next week. Bye. Or see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you next year. Bye. God, that fucked me up.
Are we going to be next year? We might have one more.
Well, not one more Canada, right?
No, not one more Canada.
Well, I'm talking specifically to the people who only watch Canada's Drag Race. Can you imagine? Do those people exist?
Yeah.
Probably.
You've never watched Walking Dead, right?
Nope.
So I never finished it, but they have a sequel series called Daryl Dixon. He's one of the characters.
Daryl
Dixon.
Okay.
He's hot. He goes to she's behind.
Are you okay? Okay.
She's behind.
Coming up.
Hi. Oh, hi, Davy.
Okay.
Oh
keep
my
going.
God, she's literally perfect. There's a there's a sequel series called Daryl Dixon where he goes to France and you see what zombie Walking Dead life is like in France.
They all have berets.
And then you get berets, and then you get to see how it's the zombie pandemic started over there. And it's really fun. It's just a quick 8 episodes,
Are
and
they
I
smoking
watched
cigarettes?
it. No, but some of them have like they pump them with acid so they burn.
Hot.
Because with you just have to watch out for the mouth. But now that they burn you based on touch, I've just really enjoyed it.
I'm not watching a lot right now. Curtis and I are we are heavily invested in Taskmaster. We can't stop watching it. We've already watched like 4 seasons. We devour that show. It's on YouTube. I gotta say, UK, y'all did that. Y'all made a TV show that I actually want to watch. That I get excited. Like Curtis is like, I just got off work, I'm on my way home. And I'm like, great, I'll get Taskmaster ready.
A show that is exciting me more than it has in a while, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now I know you're not doing it.
No, but
I have to say this last week with Taco Tuesday, if you watch, you'll know what I'm saying, was the best episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills I've seen it in a very long time. The ladies are activated, they are cultivated, they are here. Some of them are queer.
Is Kim Richards back?
Kim Richards is back because Sutton...
How is she doing?
She's great. She's drawing on her walls.
Is she sober?
Don't know about that.
Yeah.
But that's none of my business.
No, and I'm sorry I asked that question.
Sutton, you didn't like her. I'm obsessed with her, except earlier on, she said these words to Kyle. She goes, "You've already lost 2 sisters. You want to lose a third?" Which, by the way, the idea that Sutton is a sister to Kyle is kind of laughable, but Kyle was immediately like, "Kim, you are filming with me now."
Oh,
so
you
Kim
think it's
is
like
back.
Oh, got it.
Well, of course it is. But I don't blame Kyle. Kyle has a very close best friend, a lady, a country star singer. Listen.
She's getting fingered by a country star.
Good on her.
Yeah. And lesbians, you have to cut your nails. I learned that from a lesbian once.
Well, and there have been deep dives into Kyle's social media since this friendship began. She is keeping 2 of her nails very short now.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do, ladies.
That's what I hear.
Women's bodies are so beautiful. I'm so happy you have one.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you later. Goodbye.
Bye. JB dressed to match us. She's so cute.
Thank you, JB. Oh, you just sweet girl.
Merry Christmas.
I might have to take her out before we film again.
Go.
Do you want to go outside? I'm going to go out in full drag. Oh!